Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, Wakwa, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone. Shalom to mighty Akim, Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from the strong captivity, as well as a speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with no lesson. Psalm chapter 118, verse 8. It is better to put trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. And today's lesson, I want to go into this, where this story I heard, and no, it's not a story, it's multiple stories, because there's this one woman that had gotten a tattoo that literally spelled out Trump's name on the top of her forehead, and then, you know, so many people now are getting fucked over by DJT as a result of his policies. On top of that, there was this one Christian that I heard say, oh yeah, I voted for Trump because I think Trump is the better idea, he's the better option, this, that, and third, whatever. Basically, once again, putting confidence in the devil, putting confidence in man, and that, because that's the thing. The thing is, the thing about this, and by the way, even with this whole what's it called, political system, XYZ, we should not be voting, because basically when you vote for one of those two options, you're basically consenting that, okay, yeah, I will do this. And even with the whole, oh, I'm voting for the lesser of two evils thing, you're still voting for an evil in the first place. So again, the whole thing the whole thing about this, oh, I'm trying to lessen the evil, less than third, you're still calling both of them evil. And I don't even think I've ever heard of an actual genuine good candidate that was actually in the runnings of stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't really keep up with politics, and the only politics that I've really heard of in a major sense was Obama, obviously, because he was a so-called black man, but even then he's not even a black man, he's a Hamite. The second Obama term, the DJT, I think immediately after Obama was DJT. So for those 4 years, and then an additional 4 years, that's 12 years, plus the last two American presidential elections. So that's what, 20 years. So damn, 20 years of hearing about, oh yeah, Obama this, Obama that DJT is ran for what, three consecutive presidential terms. All right. So as a result of that, of course, and I'm going to only be familiar with that, where people are listening to, oh, a black person, this is something new, this is something unprecedented. And then the second one is people are listening to, oh, this one guy DJT who he seems such like such a ridiculous pick, but yet he still won. Anyway, Slockius, but yeah, he still won anyway. So as a result of that, that's basically what people are listening to. That's what people are looking out for. They're looking out for the ridiculousness of the presidential election. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember. I think it might be. Is it Bush? I think Bush was right before. What's his name? I think it is. But anyway, you basically get the point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it definitely was Bush. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, the fact of the matter is that what is going on here is that people are putting their confidence, their beliefs, their trust in men, thinking that, oh yeah, this person is going to make my life better, help me, deliver me from all the issues and trouble and stuff like that, when in actuality these people are these people are not, and they did not help the people. Okay, the reality of it is that, well, number one, in the most current thing that I can actually remember, is that DJT he promised, oh, we're not going to go into war, there's not going to be any war, everything's going to be good, you're going to be peaceful, and then he just lied, and he's starting a war, all right, a war with Iran, and even the thing when I looked it up, it said that officially they did not declare war, but they officially did not declare war, but the fact of the matter is that it basically looks like it's a war is about to happen. And again, this is a part of the whole rumors of war thing, where we're waiting for YAHAWAH to put his put his will through, put the prophecies through, so that we may be delivered. All right, so call YAHAWAH, but at the same time, like, we're still waiting, we're still watching, we're still looking to see, okay, you know what, this is happening, this is going on, and stuff like that. And for so many people to have put their trust and say that, oh yeah, DJT, he's the right one, I want him to be the thing, I don't want Kamala to be the thing, she's going to be worse. Well, regardless of if that's true, you're still, the people that voted still consented onto an evil, regardless of if it was greater or worse, which me personally, I don't know, I don't care which one was going to be worse. The only thing I know is I'm waiting for prophecy to be implemented. And dead ass, I think I see that DJT has been, kind of pushing more towards that. He's kind of been more so on the with the whole digital thing, the digital system, as well as war. Okay, so I'm over here watching these things and seeing that, yes, this is what's going on. So Yahawadah, we are just that much closer to deliverance. So slacky about this. Let me continue on with my precepts. Judges chapter 10 verse 14, go and cry unto the gods which you have chosen, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. And this is the thing where people have been putting their trust. I'm not gonna lie, hold on, Slocky, because let's take a step back. So many people, there have been so many people before he got elected. I think 2024, I think it was 2024, that was saying, oh, he's a man of God, he's doing God's work or some shit like that. There were so many Edomites and coons that were saying, I don't know if I could say coons, but I'm saying it right now anyway. So there were so many Edomites that were saying, oh yeah, he's a man of God, he's gonna make the thing, he's gonna make things right, when number one, he was already a president before. How the fuck are you saying that shit now? That's number one. Number two, you're literally, like, you're actively and literally calling some random the great hope godly type shit or whatever, when he doesn't even fucking know a book in the Bible. Someone I saw an interview where they said, what's your favorite book of the Bible? And he got mad that they asked him that question, like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because he knew that he was he couldn't even name a single freaking book. He couldn't even name a book. All right. It's so funny how he was, Slocky, let me say he was, because I don't think he has that image anymore. Okay. He completely abandoned that after he got elected, where the image of him was this great Christian, conservative guy or whatever and stuff like that. Well, as soon as he got elected, he just completely dismissed the whole, what's it called? Not biblical, Christianity type persona thing, because, oh, well, I got what I wanted, so I don't need to appeal to these Edomite Christians, Edomite conservative Christians anymore, or Christians in general, because he got what he wanted from them. All right, so now this is where we're at, where it's like, okay, well, I got what I wanted, so I'm just gonna go do what I am. Where he still doesn't even he's still not no man of God or whatever, And on top of that, things were shown to be worse, okay? Because especially with the whole Epstein stuff, all right? Now, again, these people have been idolizing him, making him out to be some god, all right? Where again, with the mental mindset of, oh, this guy is a god to them, DJT being a god to them, and that's the thing, idolization. Okay, people view certain people as they can do no wrong. It's the thing with the celebrities, and of course he is a celebrity as well, or started out as a celebrity before becoming a celebrity president and whatnot. But anything, the thing with him was that he is he, in the eyes of certain people in the public, it's like, okay, he can do no wrong. Oh, everyone loves him, this and the third and whatnot. And then when he does all the stuff, okay, well, it's like when people, for the people that are actually able to say, what the hell, I do not agree with this type of stuff. When people see this, then they're able to, to call it out and say certain things. All right. Now, with that in mind, with people calling him out on this stuff, and more people being more aware of what he's doing, the fact of the matter remains that he is destructive to the people, but still a god in their eyes. And as a result of being a god in their eyes, people are abandoning their faith, quote unquote abandoning their faith, where claiming to be a Christian and associating DJT with Christianity, or honestly the God of the Bible in general, that's an extreme insult, and it's crazy that people do that. But again, as I said before, when the draft comes, when he is leading you into your deaths, then it's just a matter of, oh, go, and this is what you voted for, this is what you agreed to, go along with it. So let me get this. Sirach chapter 4 verse 27. Make not thyself an underling to a foolish man, neither accept the person of the mighty. So you're not supposed to be making yourself an underling. You're not supposed to be saying, I agree, I consent to this man leading me, leading our people, leading my family, my whatever. All right, because now this person is leading you into your death. You're going to die because you are following a terrible leader into a battle that was completely avoided. It's like having a stupid friend that goes and tries to make conflict with any random person, and then because you're associated, because you're friends with someone, then okay, well, now their fight is now your fight, and the enemies are going to attack you. So, and you do not want that. You do not want that type of stuff, especially if you're peaceful. You shouldn't. You're trying to stay away from conflict, but yet, oh, look at this dude bringing conflict onto you when you were just chilling at home doing nothing. All right, and now you have to do that. All right, now you have to deal with that. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 3. Verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And over here, I want to break it down to different sections. First things first, in verse 1 it says, concerning Edom. Obviously we know who Edom is, but I want to go a bit more into it. Verse 3. Verse 3, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Basically, with the pride, who is known for being the most proud, proud to be an American, Pride Month, Pride this, Pride that, like their entire persona or our nation is centered around pride. All right, it's despite not having anything to be, well, I guess yes, they do have something to be proud of, but whatever. Anyway, the next thing is that dwells in the clefts of the rock, the Caucasus mountains. All right, Esau loves living in like caves stuff. That's what concrete is, by the way. Concrete is for. Next. Oh yeah, who shall bring me down to the ground? It's still in verse 3. Basically a matter of what's it called? Who shall bring me down to the ground? As in, like, no one can stand up to me because I am the number one superpower and stuff like that. And Babylon, America is the, at the center of military might. All right, in the world. And then next, finally, verse 4: though thou hast exalted thyself as the eagle, and eagle is basically the, what's it called, the national bird for America. I think that isn't that what it is. All right. And set thy nets among the stars. The what's it called, the flag, the American flag and stuff like that has all those stars on it as well as it, and really just like how does one deny stuff like this when it's so blatant? All right, it's extremely blatant. Okay, Esau was blessed by Isaac with the sword. Esau, America, bald eagle, all the stuff that I just said. On top of that, always winning their wars, always fighting in wars, even in wars that don't even involve them. All right, like that. It doesn't get much simpler or plain like that. We see the biblical signs in that, and who serves who fits the description best. All right. But of course people still say the answer wrong. Ezekiel 28 verse 2: Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a power, I sit in the seat of Yahweh, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not Yahweh, though thou set thine heart as the heart of Yahweh. Okay, so let me also jump down to get to the point. Verse 6: Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of Yahweh, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Verse 9: Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am Yahweh? But thou shalt be a man, and know Yahweh in the hand of him that slayeth thee. So basically, how are you going to call yourself YAHAWASHI when the true YAHAWASHI sends men to kill you? So how are you going to, so basically it's like this: you're claiming to be the Most High YAHAWASHI, but yet you are YAHAWASHI is sending men to deal with you, men that are going to that know they're not no God, they're not any God, but yet they're still able to kill someone that's claiming to be a God. That's basically what it is. So it's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous for this prince to be saying that stuff. All right, and then be immediately proven wrong. Now finally, Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1: Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me. You know what? No, actually, I think that's basically it. Yeah, so anyway, with that, prayer system was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakwak, Wadash, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone of Babel, Shalom.